Hello and welcome in, friends of the Twitch chat. Hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Thursday to you. Happy second Wednesday, I should say, as a matter of fact. Chat, we are going to finish up our little beacon adventure today and be able to put all of those in there to the Hall of Fame for all of you guys who need beacon beams. So if you're here, when we get to the beacons and putting your beacons in, you'll be able to let me know what color you want each of your beams, and we'll go from there. But anyway, of course, as always, before we do any of that, or any of the marbles, let's get our word of the day. Oh, shoot, it's not a food break. Hold on. There we go. Aha! All right, chat. Fish, fire, butter. Give me some words. Throw some words in there and let me know what we're guessing. Let's get our word for the day. Yesterday's word was coat. And we'll see what today's is. Chair, pickle. Not off to a good start. Meow. Not off to a good start whatsoever. What is the furthest word away from meow? Pillow. Violet. Nope. Island. Nope. Hi, Tio. Welcome in. Dirt. Nope. Chat. What's the opposite of cooking? Because that's what we're doing. Electricity. Nope. What about cloud? Or water? Not happening. We're in the freezer. We are in the freezer. We are 13 guesses in, and we have not cracked the top 2,000. Bus. Air. What about Airbus? Nope. Chat, we need think outside the box here. We need to think outside the box. Opal. Not quite. Mute? Box? Okay, see, now we're getting somewhere. Planet. Box is 981. Cardboard. Nope. What about plant? Nope. Drawer? Nope. Package? Mail? Closet? Package is still 874 away. Ship? Envelope? Container? Did we do storage? No. What about present? Oh, whoa. Okay, well, hold on. Is this present or is this present or is it present? English sucks, dude. Gift. What about, okay, let's each present. I am presenting. I am, I don't know, like a speech. No. Past, one way to find out. Past is second place so far. Somebody guessed Christmas. Nope. Far away. Gift, did that one. Speech, did that one. Future, okay. So present is like now, too common. Current. A day. News. Night. Plan. Plan is 65. Okay, hold. Outline. I'm trying to think like, budget. Fate. Special project at work. Ooh. Clipboard. Outing. Deliver. Address. schedule, project, task, job, meeting, blueprint, project. I think we did that one. Planner, journal, paper. Nice. Let's go, Ronan. Instruction? No. Teach? No. Intern. Manage. Layout? 62 guesses in. We're not doing so hot. Diary? Dairy? Business? 265. Home? Realtor? Official? Executive? Projection? Welcome in, Fia. Plan, present, project. Direct? Week? Architecture? Promotion? Proposal. Oh, 42. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Proposal was closer. Engagement. No, further. Raise. Annual. Pitch. That's a good one. No. Trying to think. Manage? No. Corporate enjoyers? We'll do corporate. No. Such a corporate contexto this is. Schematic. Nope. Capitalism. Nope. Second Wednesday has hit the Twitch chat. Do I need to pull up the George Bush meme? Interview. Should have been yesterday's contexto. I know. We did pitch. Pantry. Did I do intern? Secretary. Designer. Writer. Boss. Consider. Manager. I think I did manager. No, I didn't. Money. Profit. Shareholder. Owner. Owner is 61. Initiative. Deliberate. Administrator. Enterprise. Government. Company. Government is 91. Company's 112. Govern. No. Investment. Cash. Stock. Net. Taxes. Taxes 118. Wealth. Transfer. Trickle down. What else could we do? Progress. Greed. Progress. Greed. Congress. Yes. Court. Court is 142. Paycheck. No. Judge. No. Officer. Office is 146. Amend. iPad. AVAC is actually one you can put in here. Reaganomics. I don't know if I spell that right. Contract. Contract is 3. Submit. Wait, contract is 3. Foundation. No. Contract is 3. Agreement. 4. Lease. 6. Sign. 13. Signature. Mortgage. Oh my gosh. We started getting further away. Terms. Term is 22. Handshake. Binding. I don't know. Legal. Form. Shark, surely. Officiate. Divorce. Prenuptial. How do you spell that? I don't even know. Binding. Thought we were going the other way. License. Prenuptial. There we go. Contract is 3. Sign? No, we already did that. Signature we already did. Contract we already did proposal. Legal, I already did legal. What the heck? Document? 2! Document is 2! Paperwork. No. Clause. Employment. File. Degree. License. Certificate. Dang it! I thought that was it. Terms. No, we already did term. It'll just do singular. Condition. What's the thing you give employers to read? Oh, resume! No. License? Is that a guess? Am I putting that in there? I don't even know what that word means. Don't know this word. Deal. Paper. Covenant. Negotiation. Frick, man. We got 2, 3, 4, and 6. Decree. Document, contract, agreement, lease. Report. Record. Declaration. Note. Deed. It's deed. Oh my god, Retro with the snipe. Had one guess and it was right. Oh my god, that's crazy. Retro with the flex. Okay, hello Retro, thank you for saving us. Oh my gosh. Deed, document, contract, agreement, property, lease, copy, documentation, letter, notice, note, right, sign, state, declaration, must, ownership statement, receipt, unless, assignment, term, issue, payment, consent, intent, provision. What is must and unless doing in here? What was the worst guess? It only goes down to 500. Our worst guess was administrator. That's a word? I typed that wrong. Wait. No, it just brings up administrator. Why did it let me type administrator? That's crazy. I said that. That's crazy. Meow was alternatively the furthest guess. And you know what? I think this is accurate. I think Meow does qualify for 37,987 words away from deed. So fair enough. Fair enough. Easy. Alright, chat. It's time for marbles! Exclamation mark play to join on in, calling all marblers near and far, hitherto and yonder. Join us for this marble adventure. VIP to the winner as always. Defending the VIP badge today. It's going to be Sunny going for 2 in a row. We shall see. We shall see. Sunny sits at 38 wins all time. 3rd place on the list. As everyone makes our way on in, we'll give it a second or two to make sure everyone's got the chance to join before we get this going, and then we will make it happen. That's crazy, Theo. I love that. I will not repeat that out loud, but that's incredible. Might have actually been helpful today, says Beanie. Who knows? I don't know. All I know, listen, all I know, chat, is that even though Girly Pop is lurking because driving, I did see Girly Pop guess a word or two while driving and stare. But anyway, exclamation mark play chat. for any other marblers. Text and drive more, says Theo. That's crazy. You're crazy for that. You are simply crazy for that. Oh my gosh. Actually, wait, hold on. Because now that you're here, Theo, this actually reminds me. I am going to give you the briefest, quickest life update real quick, because it's been a while, and I need to give you a more in-depth one. But let me DM you real quick. I'm just going to send you a couple pictures. And that'll be my TLDR of it. Okay, hold. Done. Okay. I'm here for something. You are here for something. I keep forgetting. To update you, so let me do that. IDF needs hammer. Ooh, good call. Good call. Dink. From Girly Pump. Okay, where is Dark Fairy? Bing bong. There we go. Very based update. Incredible. Incredible. Okay. There we go. Good work, chat. Anyone else here to join on in? Anyone else? Exclamation mark play. Calling marblers. Hold. Hold. Very based. Is this anything? VARIE. Dink. You get a dink for that one. All right, chat. VIP to the winner. 20 marbles. Final call. 10 seconds going on the board. Here we go. VIP to the winner, chat. Starting out front, it's going to be Beanie leading the charge and bringing up the rear. Chaos going for VIP today. Down we drop. On we roll. Let's find out who's it going to be and if we're going to get it done in this race or if we'll need marbles over time. We're going to find out. But out the gates first, it's going to be Sunny leading the way, but perhaps just clearing the bomb for everybody else as Sunny gets flung off the map. Girly Pop falls off in the background. Dark Fairy and Talks also falling off in the background. I hate to see it, but Theo out front leading the charge. We got Beanie up here in second. We got Tio and Zoe as well up towards the front. Top two eligible. Oh, Retro just absolutely danced right on into that one. Hated to see that. Used all of that good vibes on Contexto, and that was about it. But here we go then. Got to avoid this bomb right here. First four are through. Make it 5, but Zoe's going to fall through the trapdoor. Bring Junie Love along with. Down they fall, and somebody got launched. It's Misty up into the stratosphere. We're down to 13 marbles. Make it 12, assuming Misty fails to land on the map. Yes, indeed. 12 remain as we run. Lycan might be stuck all the way back at the start already by the looks of it. Loker, genuinely, that map record is crazy. Well, okay. It's because it's procedurally generated, so nobody's ever done this iteration, but the fastest iteration that anyone ever generated was over in 10 seconds, I think is what that comes from, because it just combines all of it for this map, even though it's procedural, and so it'll just be like, how lucky you get. And speaking of unlucky, there goes Theo off of the map. Hate to see it, but Beanie's going to take over in first. We got Norm, we got Streamer, we got Chaos. That's the top 4 into the final section. We roll and pass the trapdoor. We have it Sloppy and Peaches also in the conversation as well. Beanie's going to fall through the trapdoor, though. That's our first place runner. Norm now into first. Streamer makes it through. Chaos falls off. Sloppy now in the prime position. Norm will not make it into the finish line. Does not time it right. Peaches falls off of the map. Here comes Streamer in the closing moments. No. And no for Sloppy. And no for Teacup and Chocomonite, who fall off of the map. And now Tio in the lead into the final section. Needing to get through. Needing to time this perfectly. A VIP badge on the line if Tio can time it just right. Yes! Yes, it's good! Oh my gosh, timed it perfectly. Tio makes it in, and that is VIP for the day when there was no hope left because Lycan is all the way back at the start. Ronan makes it through as well. And with that, we return to Lycan, who unfortunately got stuck on the speed bump. Hate to see that one. 07, Lycan, it was nice knowing ya. See you next time. There we have it, just sitting there. There we go. GG Uncle Chicken. Now, I talked for so many seconds in a row that Spotify paused. Okay, I need this to go in here, in here. Alright, this is going to be win number 4 for Tio all time. Very good, very good, very good. Win number 4. Let me grab your thing here. You are going to move from 85th on the wins list all the way on up to 64th. You are the 64th on the wins list. You are the stack. I collected the underscores. You did, actually. Yeah, look at you go. All right. Let me swap this over for you real quick. There we go. 2022 core. Y'all remember flowing 19 underscores? Yes. Incredible. Incredible work. All right. Skins. Double checking. Looking. Waiting. Seeing. Not happening. Okay. There we go. VIP, by the way, and you enjoy it. And you enjoy it. All right, chat. So, get you caught up real quick. We have a semi-working setup here. We lost a Piglin. Piglin died, but we did slab the entire nether. So, everything within the vicinity has been slabbed off, with the exception of the inside of the bastion, which I was just going to leave, whatever. And so, it spawns pretty good. Still need some more wither roses, so we're just gathering a handful of heads, and then heading out and doing a couple withers, and then coming back, and then going, you know, till we fill up all of the wither roses. The problem is that I can only do about a stack of roses per wither with how the new functionality works with the thingy and the other thing, and the coding and the science and the updates. Yes, that's the one. But anyway, this is what we're doing for a little bit here today while we get the rest of what we need to do. I also want to see about putting an iron golem in here, maybe. Something that will aggro the guys. Can you come over here? I don't need those guys around. Anyway, yeah, they killed the piglin somehow. I don't know. But it's working pretty good. And then we'll be able to use the stuff we got for beacons in the Hall of Fame for the Patreon peeps, because that is the end goal here. And I do already have 8 beacons worth just from going back and forth. And there's another one. It's working pretty good. It's working pretty good. If you ask me, I just need to keep flying up and down to lure these guys down because of
Happy 55 months.
The piglin being gone. I could actually look at doing the iron golem now. Actually, I have these. I don't have a pumpkin with me, do I? I don't know. Super, thank you so much for the 55 months, by the way. Oh my goodness. Hope you're doing good. Good to see you. I can't believe it's my 55. That was crazy. Do I have... I do not. Okay, so if I want to spawn one of those guys, I would have to do that. I would have to go get something. Do you think my odds are better of getting another piglin? And then... okay, how do you reckon he died? I guess that's the first question. Is it because it was a bow piglin and it shot like a blaze or something on accident? Because like what all targets a piglin that would end down here? Just these guys, right? But I don't think they would have reached the piglin, right? Am I crazy? I feel like they... I mean, also, if I put another row of trapdoors, would that not help? Because they can see through trapdoors, right? So I'm also wondering about that. I didn't even know there was a piglin down there. I guess it's a good thing that he died in one hit. I guess that's... I don't know. Let's try this. So... Can they hit me? I'm gonna try that. If I go this way... Really, there's so few spawnable spots that I feel like if I... We're still in a Soul Sand Valley, though. Closed trapdoors would block the line of sight. Okay, so it's line of sight based. Can you hit me? If I'm, like, as close as possible? If I'm right in this corner? No, you can't hit me. They can't hit me. I feel like he would have had to have shot a blaze. Do a snow golem? Oh, yeah, I suppose I could do that. Well... The snow golem will be shooting fireballs, and then that'll be a whole thing. They're gonna die way too easy. I think it's because a blaze got down here, and then it was a bow. It was a bow one. Hold on, does my... It does, okay. Free cam updates the biome based on where I am, so... This is all Soul Sand Valley over here. Where am I? Where'd I go? I'm over here. This is all Soul Sand Valley. I can go to, like, here. If I go, like, to the left after a little bit. Whatever I do, I'm gonna have to fill this back in, so. Okay. We'll figure this out. Snow golems melt in the nether? Oh. Yeah, that tracks. So... Okay, we're in Nether Waste. And we're back in Soul Sand Valley. Okay. Just give me enough of an area to give anything at all a chance of spawning. I'll probably end up getting some zombie guys, but... If I... Hold on. I do that. And then I take myself... Ouch. Back over here. And down to where this is. That leaves... This room is a spawnable spot. I might just go get an iron golem, to be fair, and just make it a little bigger. Feels like more trouble than it's worth. I think that's what we're doing. To be honest, I think it's gonna be better. Even though I gotta go get the stuff to do it. Oh well. I don't want to spend all day on another whole stream on this, so we'll figure out what works. And in that case, if I'm gonna do an iron golem... Still can't get over this, right? An iron golem. Would the iron golem be able to hit the other guys as they get within range? Think he would fit right here? You reckon? I would need to be able to actually place the arm in there though, so... Oh, down he goes. Okay. Probably get away with putting one right there, and then I just need to go get the things. Okie doke. I guess we'll turn this into another... Oh! Piglins are mad at me now. Anyway. We'll turn this into another wither run as well. I mean, ideally, we get 2 more skulls before we head back at the very least. Hello. Hello. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good right now. Even doing it this roundabout way. I gotta fix that trapdoor as well. Getting as many swords as we do is driving me crazy. It's fine, surely. 2 more skulls, and then I will head back, and we'll get a pumpkin for the iron golem. Try putting that guy in here, see how that goes. That's number 5. This should surely get us the last one we need. Oh, there we go. Yoink. Alright. Now then. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Oh, that went terribly. That went terribly. Wow, turns out wither skeletons are dangerous, chat. Do you reckon if I sit on the screen long enough, the viewership will double? Well, at least I died on some hoppers. Hey, look out. Oh my goodness. 892,000 scores, crazy. I know. I hadn't died in over 60 days playtime. I haven't died in like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. Dang. That's number 11. We're on 11 years. I'm trying to keep it at 1 a year. Now I can't die anymore until next April. Dang. Dang. Yeah, somebody gotta clip it. That's one of only 11 ever, so we definitely need a clip. And at least my spawn was set appropriately. Okay. Let's see. Dewey Decimal Wings and another thing of rockets. I should have everything I need. All the backup stuff I need. Can you imagine being at world spawn with nothing? Yes, that's how one of my deaths happened, was because I spawned at world spawn with nothing. And then I have since prepped a little station, so at world spawn there's a little chest with like basic stuff, like a diamond armor set and whatnot, because I learned my lesson. What the heck? I know. I died. I died for the first time, and I don't even know how long. Don't even know how long. Okay, realistically, I don't even have a backup smite axe, do I? No. And I died with my sword on me, too? I have my backup armor. My 114 helmet. So I'll take those at least. And then I guess I can use my trident. I don't have any other weapon really. In case I need one. And then what all do I need to go get my stuff? Really just this? And food? And then I just need to, I might as well get the pumpkin while I'm here to make the iron golem, and I had all the rest of the stuff on me, so. That's probably everything I need, more or less. Wither Skelly Farm gone wrong, yeah. I just got a little careless. Gone a little too careless right there. The music is a paid actor. It is. Do I have shears on here? Okay. Did I have the minecart on me? No. I would have left the minecart at the entrance. I do need another minecart to get there. Closest to the farm is equivalent. I don't think I have an extra minecart in my thing. No, I need to make one. Okay. Iron. Dang. We actually died again. I guess if it was gonna happen. Or, you know, I'm just gonna get rid of this. I feel like if it's gonna happen at this rate, it happens when we're like doing a farm or something. Last time we died was to a piglin brute because we were in a bastion because we had to be for something. I forget what. Also, who got a vibe check earlier? Somebody got a vibe check. It was Pirate, and it was Ronan? Question mark? Try to take care of these while I'm here and thinking about it. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Okay, there's Ronan's name. Let me scroll up in chat and see. It was probably too far back. Probably none in the chat anymore. Did anyone catch who it was? Is it in Notes for Streamer? It is. Ronin Pirate. There we go. I'm Carl. Well, thank you for the clip, by the way, Talks. Okay. Ronin, whoops. Times 2. Very good. Everything else should be good. Yes. Except I didn't give myself any ender chests, so. Hopefully I don't need to get back into them. Dang. Number of deaths, 11. Time since last death, 3 minutes. Dang. And so the cycle starts over again. 60 days playtime between deaths. Crazy. That was one of my longest stints too. Oh my gosh. Well, it's gonna happen eventually. And that, my friends, is why this world is not hardcore. Back we go. Also, if you're gonna die, take it from me, chat. If you're gonna die, die on top of hoppers so that you don't have to worry about your stuff. If you had to start the whole project over each death, oh no, we'd be cooked. It would never happen. Oh! I accidentally hit shift. Replace the entire world with hoppers. Yep. Yep. That's the first step. You should not have any grass blocks left. The terrain should be hoppers. And then the hoppers all face random directions. So when you die, sure, there's hoppers collecting it, but you never know where it goes because every hopper is pointed in a random direction. So it's just feeding into hoppers, feeding into other hoppers, going, you have no idea where. Good luck finding your stuff. It didn't despawn. You can guarantee that. Have fun. It turns into, like, setting up a perimeter for a search party. You, like, find the area of death, and then you just have to start, like, walking a grid pattern away. Or, like, circles outward until you finally find where it got trapped or whatever. Alright, gang. Real funny prank, everybody. Real funny prank. You got me. You got me. Good one, guys. Still filing in all my stuff, I see. My crafting tables and the like. Real funny. Alright. Well, my crafting table survived. I'm happy. Put that back on. Put this back on. Put these back on. I'll just put the wings back in the thing. Guess I'll put that pickaxe away. I've got these and the bed, and this goes over here, and these go right here. And then we'll put all of those right there, and that goes right there, and that goes right there. And then, yes. Okay. Now then, we can get everything re-sorted. Those in there, that in there. Those in there. And yes. Okay. We're good. Give me 4 of those. And then we're not going to fly into where they all are. And instead, We'll sit right here, and then I'm gonna try and see if I can set this guy up right here. Negative. I need more space. Do you need room right here? Do you need room on the back side? Is it the slabs? What's doing it here? I know it's a confined space. I'm so sorry. It's the slab. Boop. Oh, no! Stop it. Stop it. I'm making it worse. I can't break it when you're standing in it. Move! Move! Dummy! Get out of there! Oh my god! Why are you like this? Did that pumpkin not have a brain? Did I forget that part? My bad. Okay. Your job, should you choose to accept it, is to stand there and look pretty. Now. No. Place this. I need things. Yes. Very good. All better. Now, you get over there so I can close this in, ideally. I just don't want those to be spawnable. And then... Nope. Nope, we ain't doing this. You are stuck by that glass. Okay. Up. 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 Are you stuck by that? Up. Very good, very good. Very good. Okay, nothing's gonna spawn there, nothing's gonna spawn there. You're good. You're good. Alright, now. You just stand there and look pretty. The brain was carved out in the seeds? Yeah, you might be onto something. Okay, you stand there and look pretty. And now I will watch. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I mean, if you're just gonna stand there, yeah. Don't even swing. Don't even try and hit him. Honestly? Yeah. And now, you'll lure them all down for me. So if I stand down here, and I do a little bit of cleansing. Yeah! Alright, Iron Golem, thank you for your service. You are doing a great job. You are doing a fantastic job, Iron Golem. Contemplating his life choices, he is. He's like, dang, I really wish that pillar would have killed me. Now you're stuck. Alright, buddy. I want to see if he swings. I think he's too stuck. I think I legitimately trapped him. Like, he can't even move. All he can do is look, but, like, he actually doesn't have the capacity to move at all to then, like, try and hit them. Honestly, yeah, no, this is working perfect. That's working real nice. Yeah, he's stuck. He's trying to move. He can't. Very good, very good, very good. More skulls. I did die a second ago, for those of you guys who weren't here for it. You missed the first death in, like, 60 or so days playtime. It's been like a year and a half. I do have some roses up there. It's not devoid of roses. I'm slowly getting there as I get more of these guys. Every wither I do is about a stack of roses. Got 3 withers worth right now. Use my sweeping edge. Also, getting this much coal and this many bones is actually really nice because those are both things that I will make great use of. Also, between now having infinite wither skulls and emeralds from my trading system, I can just have beacons everywhere and never worry about picking them up, which would be great. Oh, that's a weird looking dog. So many bones. So many bones. It's great. I'm here for it. I'm gonna start converting these into other things in a second. By in a second, I mean right now. Let me put a crafting table down here. Actually, wait, that would be spawnable. So I need to be smart about this. I need to do a crafting table in the wall. Do I turn these into bone blocks? Probably. So many bone blocks. Oh my gosh. Okay, did those. Did these. I still got bones left over. Oh my gosh, dude. Nice. Okay, 9 glass, don't care. 3 bone meals, throw that in there. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be just fine. That is 14. Okay, so 1 more skull. Put us in a great little spot. There we go. So let's use all of this now that we have and not fly ourselves to our death. Okay. I'll put those in there. Also, extra minecart. Put those up there. Let's head out to the end. We'll try to get the rest of the roses we need. Do all these withers. That'll put us at what, 13? 13 nether stars. Drip and dip because tired. Understandable. Carry on. Gonna have to head because it's so hot. Gonna have to head out because it's so hot. Have a great stream. Good luck. Have fun. Don't die. I already did. Sorry. Already died. Dang. I can say that now. You missed it. What was the XP count? 800,000 something? I forget. It was something crazy. Oh, I saw. I added in a gain, but apparently autocorrect is wilding. Oh. 892,000. That's crazy. Hey, Junie, fellow most persecuted member of chat, says Ginger. That's crazy. That's crazy. 307 levels? Oh my gosh. Dink. Okie dokie, what do we got? I got only 2 splash potions worth. I forgot to bring more. Okay. It's fine. We'll make do. We will make do, surely. With what we got. $892,503. Can I take back what I said yesterday? I still think I'm persecuted, but I don't want to be in a group with Ginger, says Junie Love. Dang. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Why are they what are they firing? Is there an Enderman down there? Are they shooting themselves? I don't know what's going on. Guys, what are you doing? Chill, what are you doing? I'm gonna try and get away with more than a stack. ATLA meme. Poor Ginger. Can't catch a break. So persecuted. Don't poor Ginger stare. Okay, did I get... No. Okay, so I spawned in a stack and a half. I only got a stack in 9, so we were definitely hitting entity cramming. I'm gonna go cry in my house that I still owe a large mortgage on. Why are you like this? Of all the places you could have gone, you went there. Haven't left my apartment in over a month. Mood. Two stacks and 17. And then I need to get more potions out here. I think what I need to do is I just need to brew a bunch of them. I'll just keep a shulker or two full out here. So I don't have to keep going back and forth just to make more. Put those in there. And put these back down. Java Wither is pathetically easy. Yeah. Okay. 10 of those. Leave all those in there. Run all these home. Yes. Okay. And that beacon's definitely staying there now that I got all this stuff. I do want to move these, though. Onto there, because that was bugging me. And, okay. Let's see. I want to do this brewing thing real quick. So, should we do this? I guess. Yeah, actually, here's what we'll do. I'll take these empty bottles. We have a bunch of brewing stands in the archive as like decoration, so I can use a couple of those at a time to brew this a little faster. And then I'll do a shulker box full. Because realistically, once we get all the roses we need to fill in the farm, I won't really need to be getting roses nearly as much anymore, so should be plenty if we just do that. And then I got 6 of these. Let's do... That will be a full shulker full. And then we'll want these. We'll want normal spider eyes. And then we'll want gunpowder. So do those. These. I just need the water. And then blaze powder for whatever ones we use. Petition to remove IDF's mod until she goes outside for a walk and sends area selfie to prove it. That's crazy. Craziest way for me to get a dark fairy face reveal. Bink bonk bink. Bink bonk bink. I will use these three. I'll move that shulker out here. Bad news for you, I have to go to work? No. No! 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 Okay, chat, hold. Okie dokie. I have bid adieu. Welcome in, Bocars. How's it going? Bink. Bonk. Boonk. How's your Thursday going? So far, so good. So far, so good. We did start stream a little bit later. I woke up very tired and disoriented. Was it because I stayed up until 5 a.m.? Perhaps. But I did get the secret loot pop this morning for a couple of hours, so that was nice. So wait, that's gonna be 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to fill these two. Okay. That'll be our full shulker. perfect amount of spider eyes. Flavor of the day, by the way, I'm drinking Watermelon Wave, Alani. Okay, 9 of these in here, and then I'll pick that up, and we'll run that back in a second. 2 seconds. I see your message. Hold. Okay, warts. No thanks. Gunpowder. Don't need these. Got those ready to go. Oh, I need to put these back, actually. Bone blocks. All of a sudden, we are rich. Don't need to worry about bones anymore, which is great. Extra minecart. I can actually empty all of this now. So... normal shears, I'll say... here's what I'll do. I'll put these shears in here. I'll take this iron. I'll keep that out at the end thing, so that when I need to make more shears, I have this iron. And then... yes. Put that in there. Empty shulker. Iron goes there. This one goes... this is going to be our extra minecart. Can stay in there. Okay, we need to do the roses. So all of this goes into the end. We're holding on to those. Roses need to be placed. When we get there, this is an empty shulker that can go back down here. And that's everything organized. Very good. So next step, back to the farm. So I can place the roses. And yes, that will be from here. Anyway. Hi, Buns! Hello! Hi, Rebecca! Good news, incredible news. One of my worst coworkers is getting the boot on Monday. Oh my gosh! Incredible news. You made it on Canada's Worst Drivers. Incredible. Happy to hear. He's so mean and abrasive and literally talks to the women in the office like they're scum. I hate him. Sounds like we know who the scum really is. Okay, hold on. I have been streaming for 1 hour and 19. I need to update this. What was 1 hour and 19 minutes ago? That, and we'll go with that. And then do this, and do this. And this needs to be... Cleaning up the workplace. That's right. Heck yeah. Feels like I'm floating on a cloud. Heck yeah. Love that. Love that for you. So happy. Oh my gosh. Gonna steal his desk, Peepo Evil? Yes. As you should. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, everybody, chill. 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 We're chill. We're chill. We're chill. We're chill. Okay. Work these edges in. Stop it. Danger flowers. I feel like I should put some more in here to catch any of the other things. Need to turn it all into one big dangerous area for anything that tries to spawn. Alright, that's all I have at the moment. Now then. We can sit here and get a little bit more going. Little more likely that everything else starts getting killed off. Also, a lot more area where it's just the wither skellies. Yeah. He said it would lose its flavor if you washed it. Oh my god. I know everything I need to know about this person now. I think he misses calling as a truck driver. Yeah, no kidding. After reading that comment, yep. Interesting that the blaze don't target the iron golem. So gross, yeah. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh, I guess I got 2 skulls out of that whack. Whack. I don't remember how many skulls I left behind. Maybe 9 after I ran out of the potions. So... hold on. What's going on? Oh... I wonder if that's the reason the piglin died. Oh my god! Yeah, we definitely need to get the roses going. Definitely need to fully rose it up. Not good, not good. Should end up with enough beacons. If I have 18 more of those, that's... I guess 16 more? Or 16 total? How many I need? I need 20? Okay, maybe I need more than 9 here then. This also opens the door for whenever we redo the Hall of Extortion to potentially actually start consolidating things. So like, we have the beacons to consolidate hundreds at a time. Can we consolidate just Ginger's pile, honestly? Yeah, that's a good point. Good suggestion. Guess let's get to 15, and then we'll combine that with the 9 we have out there, and then we'll do all of those. That should give us enough roses and then some. And then we'll also have all the beacons we should need. Actually, no, because it would be 30 skulls for 10 more of those. So I would need, I have 9 out there, I think. So I need to get 21. To have enough to get all the beacons in place. Because even if the people aren't here, like even if I'm putting a beacon in place for somebody and they're not here, I can put the beacons in and just wait to do the colored glass. It'll just be a normal beam in the meantime, so I can at least put them all there. Which will work. Where are supposed to be beacon beams? So if you're a member of the Patreon, you get beacon beams on either side of your Hall of Fame plot. And you get to choose what color you want each beam to be. You can have them the same color or different colors. It's going to be one solid color though, so you can't have it be multicolor. They have to be exposed to the sky. Oh, they will be. I'm going to cut holes through the ceiling as needed. And then they'll all be exposed to the sky. Oh, you know what we could do while we're grinding this out, actually? Can you use glass panes to color the beam? I think so. I think so. Let's do this, actually. While I'm doing this. This would be a perfect time to run some extra contexto for the fun of it. Alright. While I'm grinding this out, give me some words. Give me some words, and you're not missing anything in game. I'm just whacking. Just whacking these guys as we do our thing. I don't think neat was a guess, but I'm putting that in there. There we go. Pane. Glass. Glass is not bad. What about bottle? Window. Food? Cup? Mirror? Sharp? House? Sand. Fiberglass. Metal. Wood. Wood is 63. Oh. Sand, mirror, we did those. Log, frame. Nail. Beam. Support. Door. Panel. I did door. Roof. Tree. Tree is 3. Leaf. Oh, I got it! Leaf! Oh my gosh. 25 guesses. There's a leaf. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see what we're looking at here. All right, 16 out of 21. Okay. Run it. Give me some words. Spoon. Nope. Jump. Cat. Food. Office. Fire. Fire is 332. Match. Pizza. Bacon. Water. Air. Oxygen. Tent. Smoke. Ooh, smoke is 16. Vapor. Steam. Particle. Pollution. Mist. 8. Fog. Oh, I got it again! Fog! Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm on a roll. Chat, I cannot be stopped. I want to get it angry. Okay, let's go again. Fish, fire, butter. Butter is 112. Give me some words. Cake. Not bad. Cheese. 8? Oh my gosh. Milk. Dairy. Cow. Butter. No, we did butter. Cheddar. Swiss. Yogurt. France. Pizza. Cream. Melt. Stick. Bread. I don't know. Mozzarella, board, charcuterie. No. Cheese, grilled, sandwich, burger, taco, quesadilla. No. Board, burger, we did those. Knife, mold, ham, food. Lasagna, pasta. Spread. Slice. Can only think of cheesecake. Cheesecake. Cake in general. Shoot, I don't know. Fondue. Fountain. Fondant. Cheese. Cheese, 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 steak. Cheese. Dip. Queso? No. Chip? I don't know. Stumped. Nacho? That's a good one. Taco we did. Macaroni. That's a good one. Sauce? Sharp? Flavor, ferment. Did I do dairy? Did milk? Aged. Milk. We did lactose. I don't think it's a cheese specific. I think it's something that could have cheese, but like burger, grill, pasta, sandwich, steak, sauce. Like these are all food things. Like lunch, dinner, meal, string, mayonnaise, topping, side. Did I do meal? Soup, stew, salad, broccoli, dish, Barbecue. Gathering. Pineapple. Feast. Supper. Cuisine. I don't know. Wheel. Italian. Snack. Cook. Cook is 7. Bake. Prep. Prepare. Chef. I don't know. Restaurant. Cook is now the closest. Fries. I don't know, man. Gotta go until we get this one. Oven, stove, microwave, fryer, cut, chop, gather. I did prepare, right? Deep fry, it's gotta be one word. Grease. Indulge. All day long, Twitch keeps kicking me out. Twitch is twitchy today? Wait, kicking you out how? What's it doing? That's not good. I don't know, man. I'm stumped. Stir, mix, blend, kitchen, pantry, cafeteria, hot dog, brat, pan, oven, did that one, stove did that one, sink, cut, dice, slice, mince. Screen goes black and I have to get back in. It's gonna rain and thunder here soon. Oh my gosh, spatula. Sorry that it's being like that. Fire, campfire, saute, umami. I don't know, man. every cooking term I can ever think of. Flavor. No, profile. Toasted. I would just do toast singular 70. Burn. Crisp. Broil. Meat. Recipe. Oh, meat is 4. Juicy. I don't know. Meat is for protein? No. Pork. 3. Beef. 10. Sausage. Sausage! Oh my gosh, you got it finally. Oh my god. It was sausage. Sausage, bacon, pork, meat, chorizo, bratwurst, cook, cheese, meatball, beef, salami, burger, chicken, grill, pepperoni, pasta, baked potato, onion, pancake, gravy, sandwich, biscuit, steak, fry, patty, sauce, stew, roast. Interesting. Very interesting. Good job, Rebecca. Alright, we have enough wither skilling heads. Let's just kill the rest of these guys. $30. We'll be good. Alright. Bacon would have been a great guess, yeah. Alright, let's go get the rest of the roses we need, the rest of the nether stars we need. I just threw my glasses off on accident. And then we can go get our beacon set up, and we'll be looking good. Getting caught up on snaps while we cruise. I need to send my snaps, actually. Streaks and Break time, says Alt Acrylic. Listen here, buddy. Listen here. Me just hearing the lyric as pair of dice every time. Okay, I'm keeping these in here. Grab these, and then... Wait, do I need... No, just one, because we're just doing it a second time. I think that's about right. Bink, 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 bink. By the way, chat, did everyone check their vibes? I only got 63, even though I spawned 64. Interesting. Something's not adding up here. Doesn't work out. I'll do all of the wither skulls I have worth, and then that'll give us enough roses to finish the farm. I'll have a bunch of extra roses for any time I want to use those for anything. That would be very nice. And then I won't need to come out here to farm any roses for quite a while. How are we farming for wither roses now? Does the eggs in the end portal frame still work? So I had initially just done this, snow golem one, and then the projectiles don't work, of course. So what we did to get around it and make it work is I have to spawn all of the snow golems first, and I need to spawn all the snow golems. I do about a stack of them, and then I have them all sit over here where they can't access this little spot. What I then do is I need to hit them with poison so that they go down to half a heart. So I'll hit them all with poison. Once they're down to half a heart, then the wither explosion will kill them. Because the projectiles don't work anymore, we have to rely on the initial spawn explosion, which means we're limited to only doing like 64 at a time, roughly. But we do that. That gets us the roses, and then I kill the wither, and then rinse, repeat. So it's a little more tedious. Like, you can't get as many at a time. I can't just keep feeding snow golems to this guy, but we found a way to kind of make it work. And then I just replace these and go and do the same thing, get another 64 of them, so on and so forth. Can you also do infestation potion along with poison? Maybe. I haven't considered that, / I don't have any. Silverfish attack the snow golems. I have no idea. It's a good question. I only do about a stack of these guys because that's how many I can fit down there before they start entity cramming each other. I feel like if there was the silverfish in there too, they would probably start entity cramming anyway. It's probably not the most perfect solution to this having been broken by the update, but it works. And that's all I need. Something that works generally. Yeah, because the hole isn't small enough for silverfish, right? Yeah, I guess I hadn't considered that. Entity cramming, the only thing keeping us from doing more snow golems? Yes. Yep. Otherwise, I would be doing more. But even with... So when it was just like this little 2 hallway, I could do about 40. And then I expanded it to 3x3, and even then, I can only do about... Technically, I can get up to about maybe 70 before they really start cramming. So I just round it down to a stack and make it simple, but... Yeah, that is our limitation. We could line the walls with vines and ladders to stop entity cramming. Is that a thing? Climbable blocks, I didn't know they stopped entity cramming. Interesting. Alright, everybody, please stop hitting yourselves. Good to know, good to know. I think with how many skulls I have to do here anyway, because I need the beacons first and foremost, we'll probably be alright. We'll get plenty this way, but I think for future use, whenever we end up needing a bunch of roses again, probably come back here and do ladders, and that might help a lot. I'm gonna start putting these in here. Okay, this wither will get me 8 full Patreon plots. 16 total beacons, and then I'll have 21 left over, which would be another 7 stars. Yeah, we should be good to get everyone's beacon set for now. Stop shooting each other. One of these days, I'm gonna accidentally convert a stack of the roses into dye. And then I will die. Getting there. Only 6 to go after this one. Is there a texture pack for the end to look grayed out? Yes. I have my own texture pack in this world. I made it on stream over the course of a couple years. So any of the textures that you see that aren't vanilla are things that I made specifically for this world. I designed this texture pack. It is technically available for you guys to have. However, it's extremely out of date. I need to update it. I think the most recent version that's like correctly working was like 1.21. So I do need to go through and make an updated version to put out for you guys who like to use it. But yes, this is my endstone texture. And then this is my polished endstone or endstone bricks texture as well. And I changed these two. Wanted like another bluish stone was kind of the goal. Where is the observer for the dispenser to fire, or is it continuously firing on tick? Observer's right here. Looking at this guy, I think. I don't exactly know the science behind it. I followed the tutorial. I think this was the ENX04 one, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I flip the lever off, it stops firing. Flip it on, it keeps firing. I didn't really pay attention to the science of it. I think I understand how it works. Small like you can I like it. Heck yeah. Yes, I like this as well. I wish the projectiles didn't get changed and this worked how it used to work, which was even more efficiently, but that's alright. That's alright. Couple modifications make it work these days. Improvise, adapt, overcome. How would the farm work if the projectile damage was there? So, if they didn't change the projectile damage in a recent update, how this would work is I could spawn the wither first, and then I could sit here, and I could just infinitely spawn snow golems, and I wouldn't have to worry about entity cramming because the wither projectiles would kill the snow golems every time it fired. So I could just sit here and just do do snow golems over and over and over and over without going back and forth. And I could do it all with a single wither for the most part. And then just get all the roses I need off of that one wither, just sitting here doing this over and over. But because the projectiles no longer hit the snow golems when he's stuck in the bedrock, I have to do it this way, where the only way I can get the roses is from the initial spawn explosion. So once the wither is spawned in there, there's no sense in keeping it around. I basically gotta kill it because it's not gonna do anything from that point, if that makes sense. So the wither's able to fire projectiles through the bedrock. It used to be able to, and now it can't, is effectively what's going on. So now I have to rely on the explosion from it spawning in. Otherwise, I could just spawn them in, and I could just keep doing golems, and I wouldn't have to do, like, you know, a different wither every time. So it makes gathering roses a little more tedious because you have to go through more withers. And this is why our wither skelly farm hasn't been full of roses. Like, we started using it before I put the roses in, because I needed to get enough skulls to do enough withers to get enough roses, because I can't do it all off of one like you used to be able to. How is the wither explosion not taking out the stone slab blocks? I don't know. That's a great question. I thought it would destroy the loose blocks on the ground, but it does not. So, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm not complaining. The Wither fires its skulls and it immediately hits the bedrock. In older versions, the projectiles had a spread of 0.3 blocks, so it still hit the golems, even though it instantly impacted. I see. After, it doesn't have the same spread unless it actually travels over a distance. Since it instantly explodes, it no longer hits the golems. There you go. And here I thought Minecraft is an easy game. It can definitely get complicated. I mean, it can be an easy game. It just depends on how you play it. And what sides of the game you get into and everything. Mojang changed projectiles, so you have to be more precise at close range, and that's what broke the efficiency. There you go. There's your answer. Okay, hold on. Before I keep going, we got 2 withers to go, but I need to get caught up on notifications. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'll do these last 2 withers. That'll get me all of these wither skulls used. All the roses will be ready to go. We'll finish off these withers, and then I will take a brief food break. And then we will go put the rest of the roses down. And then once the farm is full of roses, I don't even need to run it anymore for now, but I'll just finish putting the roses in. And then we will go make all the beacons, and we'll start getting those put in after the food break. And then everyone who is getting beacons and is in chat, you'll be able to pick your colors. I'll be rocking. Final wither. So what we did basically is make a wither skelly farm for wither roses, which make the wither skelly farm more efficient. We may, yes, kind of. Like it fed into itself. We need the beacons at the end of the day. Need a lot of beacons. So I made the wither skelly farm. We ran it without roses so that I could get withers to get roses to put in the farm to make the farm run better. And then we basically just continued that cycle until we got more and more wither skeletons and subsequently skulls and then withers and then roses and then fed back into it. So now I can go back and put all the roses in, and now we'll only get wither skelly spawns, which will make it maximum efficiency for in the future anytime I need any. And bada bing, bada boom. We're not making it for stone swords. Bummer. Okay, get rid of those, and then final wither. That puts us at 23. Good old odd number. Okay, set these back up. Alright, that is all the wither skulls I brought, so now put these back in here. We'll bring all of these with us. That's our profit, and these get to stay. Everything else gets to stay. We are good to jump out of here. And then we will take our food break. But before I leave for the food break, let me at least position myself along the way so I remember what I'm doing when I get back. Don't listen to her. She's been secretly farming for the stone swords all along. Yes. Don't give away my secrets. Okie dokie. We will pause right there, and then, because I'm going on a food break real quick, let me throw on words for you all. Words enjoyers of the Twitch chat. Food break, VTuber off. Alright, I'm going to turn the music up while I'm gone. Enjoy words. I'll be back after a quick bathroom break and food break, and then we will carrying on as we do. Okay, I'm back. Okie dokie. Oh, let me adjust this so that tomorrow or whenever we stream next, when I can text so we don't get food break. Okie dokie. I'm glad that I have a water bottle again and I am regularly drinking water. I gone a little too long without regularly drinking water. Day check. 25,058. Oh, that was my neck. I'm so sorry. I did not expect that to come through the mic so vividly. I just got a new water bottle so I can have one in each room to help me remember to actually stay hydrated. Oh my gosh, one in each room is crazy levels of commitment. Welcome back, Sunny. Doctor's appointment went well, got meds, and one is already working. Yay! Hydrating and they will come and dink at me to do so if I forget. Okay. About each room, it's really just at my desk and in the bedroom? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I think I got everything. It's hard to tell for sure because they always set a little like offset of one another. But yeah, I think that's good. Okay. There is one way to find out. I think we're good, chat. We have a fully functioning Wither Skelly farm, officially. With no additional mobs that are not supposed to be there. Beautiful. Little swipe for the road. While we're here, I'll go ahead and take more of the bones and coal back. We're not online for like 2 hours. I don't even need to run it offline. I already have everything I need. Oh, made some dye. It's fine. We'll use it eventually. Beautiful. Okay. We are out of here. Gotta get an autocrafter on that bad boy. I'm not even really bothered about it, to be fair. Won't need to run it that much, I don't think. Okay. Farm set up with all the roses. We don't need to go back to the end because I already got all this. So this is all going in storage. And then I need to make the beacons. So we are heading back to base. And we will clean out this inventory. We'll make the beacons. We'll go to the hall. Start setting all of those up. Wouldn't be fast enough to be useful? Yeah. It's alright. I need a nap. That's what I need, chat. So the second I end stream, I am plopping myself in bed and I am taking a nap. That's what I'm doing. I was up till 5 a.m. last night after Teacup and I played Stardew on alt, which was fun, by the way, if you want to go watch that alt VOD. Played some Stardew together, and then after that, we ended stream. I was gummied. Teacup was Teacup was having a lot of fun with that tequila, and we watched some Game Changer, which incredible. In love with that show, by the way. Watched that for a couple hours, and we just like hung out and talked, and we were up till 5 a.m. and it was like, whoops, we accidentally stayed up all night hanging out, which is a great time. It was very cute. Okay. How's it going, cat? Yeah, that's fair. Bleh. Classic Ginger. Regularly and I have been watching that late at night last week or so. It's so good. Yes. And then like watching it gummied is incredible as well. Good vibes. I need another empty shulker. Why do I not consolidate all of my blocks or all of my ores into blocks? Well, that's a great question, chat. Because if I did, then it would look like I have less. And I want to feel like I have more. The cast of the Game Changer would approve of watching Game Changer Gummied? Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna start putting bone blocks in here instead. Wither roses, probably down here. Asking anything with Vic? No. I don't even know what that is. Wither roses acquired. Okay, obsidian and glass. Going well, got the place cleaned up and a lot of maintenance done the past couple days. Most of the big things stage will be moved this weekend. Yay! You guys ready to beacon it up? Finally, the wait is over. Be able to listen to this prayer, but we get that started. Yay! "23 beacons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. Bada bing. A bada boom. I did not need nearly that much glass. That's fine. More emeralds when we're ready for them. I will take this obsidian down below. So soon, when we have all month, but you realize that the anxiety spikes when you have two houses to worry about? Yes. Let me think. Glass, glass, glass. We have some colors here. And try and put together all of the glass we have. Okay. Okay, that'll be a bunch of glass, and we'll go from there. And more crafting tables. I need more shulkers. I do need more crafting tables. That's a good call. I'm slacking a little bit. Hold on. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Fill up a bunch of shulkers with crafting tables. True. True. Okay, no yellow hole members have beacons. Let's go to purple. Okay. Junie Love, are you in the chat? You are in the chat. Look at you go. Okay. I think... Do I need the 3x3 under these to make the beam? Or does it just need to be placed? I do need to get rid of this straight up there, though, so... Actually, don't know. Okay. What I should probably end up doing is... So these can go through stairs as well, which actually works out nicely. But then again, something could spawn up there if I just see that, probably. It's fine, surely. Because that can shoot through that, and then... They might not all line up like that, though. I'm probably just going to need to do the coordinates and then go up above. And then dig them out like that. That would probably be the better route for doing these. We're going to find out. Come up with a good way to do this. Anyway, Junie Love, you get a beacon on either side of your plot. What color do you want your beacon beam to be on either side? You can have one color for both. You can have two different colors. Just let me know. And then left side, right side. And then we will do the thing. Try this again. Though it does occur to me that we are going to end up... Some of these beacons would end up going through the archive. Quite a few of these in Purple Hall. Of course, Purple Hall is the one under the archive. I didn't think that through. It's fine, surely. This is gonna look so scuffed. Do you reckon there's a mod for beacon beams that only go up until they're blocked by a block? Hold on. That would be so cool. Minecraft. Beacon beam mod. Discontinuous beacon beams. What does that mean? Stops a beacon beam from rendering through clear glass in its path. Whoa. Whoa. That's cool. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. We're getting that one. We're getting that one. That would actually mean I don't even need to dig this up. What that means is that's a full-on mod, only in glass. So what happens is if I put a normal piece of glass here, it'll stop rendering the beacon beam after it hits that. And it will render below, but not above, if I put a normal transparent glass. So I can have it do normal, and then it won't go any further than the ceiling. That, chef's kiss, perfect. Actually, incredible. It would still need sky access. We're gonna find out. We gonna find out. Might still need sky access, yes. It just wouldn't actually show up. It's okay if it doesn't need sky, or if it needs sky access. We'll do this to test it. I'll dig this out, and then like we can test it both ways. Even if it needs sky access, that's better than the beam going through the archive. I would rather have a hole somewhere in the archive than doing it the other way. Though I would be curious to see. Well, let's test this out first, and then we'll go from there. See what we can do at that point. Could get creative with slabs, though? Yes. Yeah, slabs and stairs allow beacon beams, so I think we would be alright. Oh, there would be a block up there. Do not. Rude. Rude. Don't. There's a mob farm around here. Oh, they just are never going to despawn because they all picked up stuff. And it's not even lit up around here. What's going on? Alright, whatever. Don't care. Cannot imagine how this is going to work, but I trust you. We're going to figure it out. Play around with some mods and see what we can do. Alternatively, if somebody can find a mod that requires, or that simply states beacons don't need to be exposed to the sky, that would be perfect as well. And then I could just place a beacon and then not worry about if it's exposed or not. Okay, so that's a stair. I have the beacon down there. I need to get rid of that. So, okay. And then I don't have the mod installed yet. So let's do this. First of all, beacon with no thing underneath. I'm gonna venture to say this means I need the 3x3. Because that's just a stair above there, so that shouldn't block that. And then everything else is straight up to the sky. Good to go. So, okay. Let me try a couple of things. For one, if I... Does it just need to not have anything next to it? Okay. So we will do 3x3 emeralds then. Those will sit here. Let's go grab some of those. And then I do need to relog the world so I can install that mod. Okay, beacon beam acquired. Put that right there. We would do the glass beneath. And then... I think on this corner we would just adjust that to do that so that it blocks that off. And we have that beam. So now let me relog and install this mod real quick. Discontinuous beacon beams. We're gonna try this out, and then depending on this, I'll look for one that says that beacons don't need to reach the sky. And if that doesn't exist, surely that's not too crazy to have made. I mean, on paper, it seems like it would be just a simple, like, thing to change. But I don't know anything about anything when it comes to this stuff, so. Okay. Purple for both. So I will start with that right there. Turns it purple. And then after it's purple, we'll go up here. Now, okay. Put that right there. Aha! Okay. So no more beacon beam above the normal glass. That part, incredible. However, now we need to try what happens if it's then blocked above that. It does go away. Okay. So we need to try and figure out, ideally, I can do both this and something that says it doesn't need to reach the sky in conjunction, because then I can stop the beacon beam where I want and I can place them wherever I want regardless of sky access. And that would be perfect. So let me look this up. Minecraft, beacon beams don't need sky. Mod. Okay, this mod actually does too much. This one actually just, like, completely changes how beacons work. DMs. Oh, what is this now? Allows beacons to function no matter how many solid blocks are above it. You'll be able to place it anywhere below the surface without needing to dig straight up. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is exactly what I need. This is actually to the T what I need. Okay. Still streaming statement. Yes. Yes. Okay. So now, restart the game. Now, we will use those in conjunction. Minecraft, load back up. Incompatible mods! Install collective version 8.17 or later. Oh, because Underground Beacons requires collective. Minecraft, collective. Uh, 2612. Do this. Open that up. How recently have we backed up? Not recently enough. See, I could back up the world right now, except then we would be sitting here for a little while. Collective installed. Now, launch Minecraft. We're just gonna send it. Struggling with beacons and Minecraft versions? Not entirely. I am just getting around beacon functionality with mods so that I can put the beacon beams in the Hall of Fame without needing to worry about beacon beams shooting through the builds that are above the Hall of Fame. So what we have done with the mods that we have is the following. 2 different mods to make this work. So I have this first beacon beam right here. One of the mods says, oh, if you place transparent glass, it will stop the beacon beam. No more beacon beam above the glass. That is the first mod. Lovely, no beacon above the surface, just down here. The mod that I just installed says, you no longer need to worry about having solid blocks above the beacon beam because it will still work. So now, I don't even need to dig up to the surface or worry about that because we have this solution. So, all I really need to do is, instead of doing that, I can do this. We can hide the glass completely and then just do this like normal. So actually, I don't even need that. I could just do glass where you're not even going to see it. Put the tile back. The beacon goes up there. It doesn't go any further. I can go back up to the surface. I can fill that hole. And then the beacon beam only exists right here. And we're good. And that is exactly how I pictured the Hall of Fame working. Phenomenal stuff. Thank you, Junie Love. Funny that it's on your plot. Okay, so before I do this next one, let me get up to the surface real quick, and I want to fix that hole we made. I was extra motivated. Why are we not using NBD data to place a beacon? I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna keep it so real. Okay, where was that hole? Computer, locate hole in the ground. It was next to this pig. It was right here. Nope, not here. It was next to one of these pigs. Was this one? It was. Okay, I already got rid of that cliffside, so whatever, that's fine. Okie dokie. Now I can do all of them from below, and we don't gotta worry about a thing. I might be thinking of the end crystal beams as I'm a little out of the swing of Minecraft. But you can definitely spawn custom end crystal beams, and I'm sure the beacons are the same. Coloration length, etc. Interesting. That is all beyond my knowledge or ability. Beacon beams have a length of exactly world height? Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, whatever we just did seems to do the trick. I don't know. We're vibing. If you spawn it under world height, it end where you want it. Oh, clever. I see. So much effort to get the beacons, I feel like we're gonna use them. Yes. No, we went through way too much effort. We did the entire Wither Skelly farm over like 4 streams. We're doing the beacons, for sure. For my own sanity, I gotta know. Understandable, carry on. All right, Junie Love, there are your beacon beams for being a member of the Patreon. Look at you go. Looking spiffy. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is cool. First one with beacon beams. And then from out here with the beacon beams, they almost look like bright, they're like vibrant pillars for some of the plots. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. That's pretty fun. Get some more color in there. Okay. So that is the first person's beacons in there. Looks like no other gold blocks down this hall, so you're the only one on that side. Alright, is Norm here? Calling Norm. And if there's no Norm, then we will just do a normal beam for now and not have it colored. But then we can always update as the peeps are in chat. What I said does not in fact work. Darn. Twas a good run. That's the only thing with end crystal beams. Interesting. I can give myself a little platform so I don't have to pillar up. There we go. Okay. Those sit there. First try. Alright, Norm's beacons are in, just pending color. In yonder future. But beacon beams at the very least. Okay, up next we have Arden May, are you around? Or Snowy? Or both? step right up. You're the next contestant on Here's Your Beacon Beams. Boop. Ooh, this one lines up at a different spot. Welcome in, Steam. So I guess here we'll go glass and that. So it'll sit a little through that wall, but that'll be fine. More emerald blocks needed. Okay. Arden May's beacon beams are in. Just pending color. And then let's go figure out more of the emerald. Also, put some of this stuff back. Hoopla. I'll keep half a stack of those for pillaring. Now that was a hoopla, Shulker. Yes. I don't want to hear it. I know, it's very uncharacteristic of me. Who am I? What have I done with the real streamer? Okay. That will be plenty of those. Wanna sleep? Perfectly legitimate gameplay, yes. I don't see the problem here. Alright, let's get Snowy's beacons. It just occurred to me I could probably set these to have an effect while I'm at it. I don't even know what I could do with this single layer. Haste or speed? I don't really want speed because I don't want my FOV to be changed all the time. Oh, it's fine. Okay, assuming Arden May and Snowy, neither one is here, then we will just leave these as normal for now. Oh, I put the rest of that glass away. No. Ugh, I need that. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. And those beacons are good to go. Very good. Alright, up next is Islua in chat. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! You didn't even need to redeem dig straight down. That's crazy. Free streamer in lava. A little toasty dip in the lava. Never hurt no one. Whoop. Alright, Islua's beacon beams are in. Pending color. Is Beanie here? Probably busy. I don't know, maybe. Got Beanie's beams up next. Every time I kill an enderman in the nether, I get to hear the creepiest noises. Yup. They are some freaky dudes. I love that we got these two mods for this purpose because, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. Honestly, very useful mods for any world ever. To be able to control beacon beams like that, oh my gosh. Okay, that was all of Purple's beacon beams. I need rockets. And we already did yellow. On to orange. Okay. Chocobo Knight, are you here? And or Dab. I know you're here, Dab. You get to choose what color you want each beam to be. Both can match, or you can have one be one color and one be the other. You just let me know. What are the color choices? Any of the Minecraft colors. I'm using glass. So any of the main 16 colors in Minecraft. Or you could just keep it a normal beam if you like that color. It is up to you. Orange, you got it. Fully oranged up. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, let's go up here. Cap that one. Okay. We got dabs, beams, and with color. Looking good. Heck yeah. Wait, here we go. With the orange beams going up either side. Love. Alright, and then I assume Chocobonite's not here at the moment. So we will just set in the normal beams for now. And for those of you guys who don't already know what the premise of this is, to get beacon beams on your Hall of Fame plot, that is if you are actively a member of the Patreon, then you get to have your beacon beams. And then color them whatever you want. And just be a little fancy. Boop. Alright, let's go up here. Okay, Chocobonite's beams are in pending color. Heck yeah. No more down that way. Okay, we gotta do teacups beams. Hold. I will DM. Holding. I will get this started while I wait an answer. Forgot this was right underneath here. Purple and orange. Left purple, right orange. We have our answer. So this is our first multicolor 2 different colors is diabolical. I mean, is it though? It's kind of giving. I don't know. You can take that one up with teacup. Okay. Let me up. You're biased? I am biased. Hi, Metamon! Welcome in. I didn't know I could do 2 colors. Yes, for the beacon beams. If you're on the Patreon. Yes, yes. 1 for each. Each beam can only be a solid color, but like you can do 1 and 1 if you want. Okay, there's Teacup's plot with the beacon beams. Nobody else in orange. And that leaves us with green. Okay, nobody on that side. And then we have Lichen. Is Lichen in here? This could be the last beacon beam I need to do right now. Last set of beacon beams. Calling Lichen. Green. And then this will be everybody who's currently on the Patreon. Accounted for. Right on cue. Right on cue. Hi, Kitty. Welcome in. Guys, I think Kitty likes green. I would venture to say that's a safe guess. There we go. Lycan's beacon beams are in. We got 3 beacons to spare, so I got enough for 1 more Patreon member, and then halfway to the next after that, and we are vibes. All right. Beacon beamed it up in here. Some new additions around here. And now, Hall of Fame plots are as up to date as they can be. Because now I am no longer waiting on beacons. I'll keep all those right there. We're making those. Glass can go. You know what? I'll keep all of this glass down here. That's a whole lot of hoopla. I think I should have... I could put these gold blocks with these. Boop. Nice, and I don't need this sword anymore. That can go back in here. Oh, look at us go. Oh my gosh. Okay. I had an epic fail today. I'm puppy sitting. She's a sweetie. She's not a typical flight risk, thank God. So I left the porch door open as I do for her. 4 hours passes and I go to close the door. I forgot to close the gate on the porch. Doggo, though, she's asleep in the bedroom. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's... that's scary. Oh my goodness. Okay. We need a thumbnail for today's VOD. We'll do one of the beacon beams because yes. I'll do teacups multicolor for today's thumbnail. Wait, can I pose this really cute? Hold on. Wait. This will kind of be a... I'm like way off over there. There we go. Boop. There's our thumbnail. Okay. Camera, come back to me. Incredible work, chat. So, okay. All of these past, like, 4 streams, these were all more or less in the Hall of Fame project. In that we are kind of spending a handful of streams out in a Hathos, and then a handful here, working on this stuff. So the Wither Skelly farm was kind of towards Hall of Fame. So the next couple of streams we do, going to be back in a Hathos, working on building out yonder, and we'll do that for a little bit, and then a handful of streams later, we'll do the next Hall of Fame thing, which will probably end up being the start of the raid hall. I think that's going to be the next Hall of Fame thing we need to do, because I want to do the raid hall next. So I think that's what we're looking at in the near future. But for now, let us jump on out of here, why don't we? Let's see who's live. Make sure you guys got your drips. Check your drips. Check your drips, check your drips. And we will head on out here. If you guys missed it, we actually died today. We got our 11th death. It happened today, earlier in stream. It was the first time I have died in this world in like a year and a half. It had been a while. And we had another death. I assume it got posted in the Clips channel in Discord. If you did not see it. That was the thing that happened. Man, where do I want to send you guys? Where to? So many options, so many possibilities, so many people. Let's see you guys on over here. Why not return the love? Alright, chat, I am gonna send you on over to the one, the only Jamal, currently in the hardcore world of which Jamal is known and loved for. What is it at this point? Is it still the 3rd longest all time? Or is Jamal's now the 2nd longest hardcore world? I don't know. Top 3 in all of Minecraft. That's actually a real thing. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, gonna send you guys on over to Jamal, playing some hardcore, working on the underground wizard village, and I will be back at some point whenever I'm back. Who knows? Keep an eye out for alt streams as always. I'll be around in the Discord in the meanwhile, and all such things as those. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Appreciate you guys. I'm glad we finally got the beacons figured out. Wither Skellies figured out, taken care of. Done. It was tedious, but we did it, and it was worth it. And I will see you guys next stream, tomorrow or otherwise, whenever, wherever, however. I'll see you guys there. Goodbye. Thanks for hanging out. Love you. Hi.